Hey friends, Joe here on the NAMM floor 2020. A lot of what we've seen here is very legacy driven, bringing back spirit of the past. But a lot of what NAMM is about really is about super modern, high performance guitars. Let's do a roundup and find some. Here at Ormsby Guitars with Brian. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for pulling this off the wall.
Yeah, of course. So this is our custom shop hype machine, Inferno. This is all laser etching.
Yeah, this is amazing.
This is a mahogany body, 3-piece laminated rock maple neck, an ebony fretboard, and then we have the matching headstock that is laser etched as well. And a coil tap.
Coil tap,
yeah.
Laser etched. Awesome. So what's your take on high performance guitars, the modern high performance guitars, and how, the story and spirit of that?
I think that as a new and modern company, and a lot of new and modern companies have something to prove as far as you don't have to have some huge major name to produce quality instruments. And the reason that I stand behind that is because all we have to go on is word of mouth and people reviewing our guitars and loving our guitars. And the second we stop putting out high performance guitars, people will let us know that, and they'll let the world know that. So we're not gonna let that happen,
Well said. I think we can all get behind that. Thanks, Brian.
Absolutely.
You can find Ormsby Guitars on Reverb. At the Kiesel booth, here is the X-Type. This is super hot. Also, we have above me here the brand new K model in the K series. That's one solid piece Koa flame top, and it's so high performance that you can't even reach it. But the X-Type's looking pretty sick. If hot neon pink isn't your style and you're more of a splatter person, this is a 7-string splatter. Check that out. Okay, Vigier booth here with DJ. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's it going?
It's going well, man.
So this is actually an option for every Excalibur guitar we make. With a pickguard, you can add to it the Nautilus 2 system. Back in the 80s, Patrice invented a guitar with onboard memory, so you could recall your volume, tone, and pickup settings, but nobody really knew what to do with that in the 80s. So now we introduced this version, which is actually MIDI controllable. So this knob right here, these blinking lights indicate your pickup configuration. So right now it's HSH, HSS, HH, and so on and so forth. So what you do is, so first of all, it gives you 5 options within each one right now. Then all of the controls are digital. So say on your clean channel, you want SSS, position 3, tune down, volume down, and tone up. You can save that to MIDI controller like a Line 6 Helix or something like that, and it transmits the signal through Bluetooth to the guitar. So now when you change from your dirty to your clean, it'll change your volume, your tone, your pickups, and your pickup selection. All in one shot, instantaneously, and without any extra cables. If you don't use MIDI, you still get all the flexibility, and even though it's all digital and it requires a 9-volt battery, there's no preamp, so it's a completely passive guitar. You can use it totally normal too.
Wow.
So that's it. It's called the Nautilus 2, and it's available on every Excalibur guitar with a pickguard.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Innovative stuff from Vigier. Thanks so much, DJ.
Thank you.
Okay, hanging at the Mayones booth. Mayones guitars, known for their high performance style. Some of their older models now have TKO bare knuckle pickups in them. And then we're standing right in front of the brand new line, which is expanding to a whole new type of player. Still high performance guitars, but they're trying to expand the brand to other styles of music, other styles of player. Check them out. It all looks awesome from here. You might not think Fender when you think about heavy metal. However, the HM Strats, look at these things, come on. Hot colors, heavy tone, heavy metal love from Fenders. HM Strat reissue. Also, we have the Lead Series 2 and 3 right here. So there's just a lot of 80s flair and 80s love coming from Fender and a lot of other places this name. Strat. Okay, we're at SULLY Guitars with the Sully. How you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Good, man. Having a good show. What are we holding?
We are holding the Concorde,
Okay.
and this is new for 2020. This is designed in conjunction with Grover Jackson Engineering. Grover has kind of been my spirit animal since I was a little kid. Grover makes our pickups, and you know, the original offset pointy V was one of the reasons why I wanted to not only get good at playing guitar but also build them. And it was also a model, a particular style that I always held very sacred and didn't really, you know, always want to let it kind of be. Until I said, oh, well, I can maybe kind of do something. And so I did, and I talked with Grover about it, like, let me know what you think. And
Seems like you can do it.
yeah, it worked out okay. Yeah. So it's a set neck guitar. One of the things that can be tough with V's is jack location. You don't want it here. Here is cool, but here's, you know, that's also kind of fun. And we've got a volume, we've got a toggle, but you know, because all of the guitars that I built, they're pointy, they're sparkly, they're loud and garish, but you know, there's also pretty things too. But they are versatile, so even though you've got this big sparkly pointy thing, you know, if you want to do a smooth jazz set, you can do it. This is your guitar. This is your guitar. Yeah. So I welcome all of the jazz players to visit SULLYguitars.com, and really all the players to visit SULLYguitars.com and come and buy one. Yeah. It's good and it's good for you.
Jazzers, you need a Concord.
You do.
Yeah. Thanks, Sully.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, bud. Take me back to NAMM 2019, man. Okay, here we go. 2019. There we go. Okay. All right, NAMM 2019 here with everybody. Joe from Reverb. This is maybe the most high-performance guitar we've seen. Why? Because the particle accelerator. I think this, in many ways, speaks for itself. We have past, present, future. We can type in any date and time that we want. This is our time-traveling tone. This is what we've been waiting for. So there's our high-performance guitar roundup at NAMM 2020. Cool thing about high-performance guitars, it's not necessarily about shredding. It's about innovations in technology, innovations in functionality, playability. Shredding's still pretty cool though too. Thanks for watching.